Live from the Scripps Studios, this is 10 News.
5 new cases of the coronavirus reported today in San Diego County. This new number brings the total to 60 local cases. New tonight, San Diego Unified announcing a person infected with the virus connected to several different schools in the district. And those schools are Bird Rock Elementary, La Jolla Elementary, and La Jolla High School. This all comes as San Diego Mayor Kevin Faulconer promised to put a temporary ban on evictions. We have team coverage of today's major updates on COVID-19 and the effort to stop the virus. 10 News reporter Anthony Pura is at City Hall, where leaders say they want to make it clear this is not free rent.
The mayor made it clear that the action passed by the city council today will not waive rent and that landlords will get the money owed to them. The action was meant to lessen the blow that families will feel as the coronavirus impacts the economy. The San Diego City Council calling a special meeting Tuesday amid an unprecedented crisis. Council members sitting far apart, some even phoning in an effort to combat the spread of coronavirus. The council unanimously ratified the mayor's state of emergency declaration, then moved on to take action protecting renters, homeowners, and businesses from being evicted. Families that are or will be taking a financial hit as the coronavirus begins to choke the San Diego economy.
This is not just a healthcare issue, but it's also an economic crisis that we're addressing.
The temporary ban on evictions comes one day after the mayor ordered bars and nightclubs to close through the end of March and outlawed dining in at restaurants. The mayor says the city has received strong cooperation from those businesses, but he recognized everyone impacted still has bills to pay. City leaders have not forgotten about landlords, saying eventually they will be able to collect rent. And in the meantime, the city will work with state and federal governments as well as organizations to help landlords impacted by uncollected rent payments.
Working with not only our landlords, our small business, people have recognized that San Diego families are hurting. This relief is incredibly important to be able to keep that roof over your head.
The city also freezing utility shutoffs and waiving late fees during the emergency declaration, promising to keep services going even for people having trouble making the payments. City staff will work with the city attorney to hash out the details of the eviction moratorium. The mayor says that he anticipates it will last at least through the end of May. At City Hall, Anthony Pura, 10 News.
Big move by the city. Thank you, Anthony. 10 News anchor Lindsay Pena continues our team coverage with how San Diegans suddenly out of work are reacting tonight. Lindsay.
On this stretch of Adams Avenue alone, there are dozens of businesses that are now closed that would normally be open. Employees telling us that they live mostly paycheck to paycheck, and they have no idea how they're going to make this work. At El Zarape Mexican restaurant, the doors are still open, but things have slowed way down. Server Gabriela Ortega says they're down to just 2 people tonight.
But as of today, what they told us at the meeting was that they were going to cut down the shifts and the hours to just 1 per employee, 1 shift per person.
Ortega is like so many others who've suddenly found themselves wondering how they're going to make ends meet. In an effort to help, the city of San Diego is putting a freeze on evictions, a move approved by the city council today.
I'm glad that they're doing it because a lot of people have children. I don't have any kids, but I know a lot of my coworkers have families, and I know they depend on this job. Most of us go paycheck to paycheck, and we cannot afford to be put out of work.
The freeze would only apply to people who can prove a loss of income as a result of the pandemic. And it doesn't absolve people of their obligation to pay, simply protects them from eviction for a period of time.
I can say for myself that I'm a little scared for that same reason that I don't have a backup plan. But I am planning on looking for a new job if I can find one.
The city says the moratorium on evictions will likely last at least through the end of May. Reporting in Normal Heights, Lindsay Pena, 10 News.
And we are discovering how the coronavirus spread here in San Diego County. Of the 60 cases currently in the county, 10 of those patients are in the hospital. Today, county health experts revealed 2 clusters of patients. One is a group of 4, including an active Navy member and civilians, all in close contact. The other picked up the virus from a ski trip in Colorado. That cluster led to 7 cases.
I would expect other clusters to be identified. That's why we do these contact investigations. We urge people, if they develop symptoms, who are close contacts, to be tested so that we can, again, draw a circle around those to be able to contain it.
The county established a text alert system. The number is here on your screen. You can text COSD space COVID 19 to 468-311 to get those updates. And tonight, thousands of local university students are scrambling to pack up and move out of the dorms. San Diego State and the University of San Diego told most students they have 24 hours to vacate in an effort to fight the spread of the virus. 10 News anchor Derek Stahl explains why SDSU accelerated those plans.
SDSU says it decided to expedite these move-out plans because of updated guidance from the state and those shelter-in-place orders in the Bay Area. The university says it's concerned those orders could be expanded to other cities. The caravan of moving carts started not long after San Diego State sent out a campus-wide email alerting most students they need to move out by 7 p.m. Wednesday.
Everyone's just really shocked, and this hasn't really happened before, so no one really knows how to deal with it.
People are just scared and they're just trying to get home as quick as they can.
The alert wasn't a complete surprise. 5 days ago, the university told students to consider staying home after spring break, but it still caught a lot of people off guard.
I was planning on staying, so I had nothing packed at all.
John Maggie and his friend are packing up a car for San Jose.
The worst part is they're not really communicating whether or not all of our stuff, like if we leave anything, it'll get tossed out or how we get it, because there's some stuff that we just don't have room for because our house is so packed.
Wiley Myers is driving home to Colorado. Are you worried at all about, can I fit all my stuff in the car?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, I'm dealing with that right now. I have a few extra things where I'm I don't know what I'm going to do with them, so I guess we'll see. I might have to leave them.
The university says students can leave larger items behind. They'll be secured and returned at a later time. Students with health issues or with nowhere else to go are being allowed to stay. Samantha Horan is heading back to San Francisco, which is under a shelter-in-place order.
I'm excited to see my family, obviously, but we're not allowed to leave the house unless we're doing something that we absolutely have to do.
She and other students are now grappling with the idea that this semester, as they know it, might be over.
I feel this morning we just all were crying. We just left our friend's apartment right now, and it was just such a breakdown. It's all hard leaving each other, especially because we're all from different places.
And students who do move out will get refunds. Those who stay, the university says they might be moved into other rooms to separate them and ensure social distancing. UCSD, San Marcos, Point Loma Nazarene, they are all preparing to move students out in the coming days. Derek Stahl, 10 News.
What a sight there on campus. Thank you, Derek. Some local stores and markets are establishing special hours just for seniors and those with special needs. Northgate Gonzalez Markets opened an hour early today. The goal is to help customers in need avoid the crowds. Seniors and those with special needs can shop at Northgate Gonzalez Markets from 7 to 8 a.m. every day. Vallarta Supermarkets is also doing the same thing. And we'll have more coronavirus coverage coming up in this newscast. And from tracking local cases to a list of approved COVID-19 disinfectants, be sure to check out the COVID-19 section of 10news.com. And now to the weather. Meteorologist Angelica Campos is tracking another storm bringing heavy rain in tomorrow morning. And 10 News is practicing our social distancing. So Angelica is at home this evening. She's joining us via the telephone. Hi, Angelica.
Hi, Kim. Yes, conditions are quickly changing, and we're getting ready for not one but two more storms. And really, if you go all the way to the 7-day, there's going to be at least 3 systems. But the first one will be impacting our county by tomorrow morning with a winter weather advisory for our mountains, and that is beginning at 5 a.m. It'll stay in effect until 11 p.m. on Thursday. As we look at the current conditions, not much is happening there. We've seen reporters all over the county, and it's still dry outside, but that will be changing overnight. So as we break it down hour by hour, the best chance will be closer to 5 a.m., and then it will continue into the morning hours, early afternoon. We'll take a break, and then another batch of rain will be developing by tomorrow night and into Thursday. I'll have more and totals in your 7-day forecast.